Are you mad, woman?
I knew you wouldn't understand. How could you?
Are you giving him your alabaster box?
Yes.
Suppose you need it later. Have you ever stopped to think of that?
Elio, look at me. I don't care if I ever wake up again.
Nonsense.
I can't explain it. It was like he was seeing right through my soul. He looked at me. He looked at me.
He's a man, Sarah. All he wants is your body.
The only relief I get is remembering Jesus' eyes.
I've heard others say that he's a sorcerer. Do not do this foolish thing, Sarah.
No, it was like one moment I was feeling dirty, unclean. She flooded me. The next, after he smiled at me, I...
Listen to yourself, child. You're going to sleep with him. Have you thought of your father? He rolls over in his tomb every time you sleep with one of these men.
Is that all men think about? Sex? His eyes didn't make me feel dirty because... Goodness. Haven't you ever looked at a woman as a daughter or sister before?
Yes, I do. But I'm not the one that's making you feel all...
He reminds me of how father looked at me with love in his eyes. Do you think so little of me, old man?
Well, you're the one that's acting like a mad woman. That is the last thing your father gave you. He's not coming back to provide for you.
I know that.
Your mother died in childbirth. You have no brothers, no sisters. That's the last thing that you have to your name.
Yes, but...
But you insist on giving it to him. That's 1 year's wages gone. Do you want to be a harlot for the rest of your life?
Only God knows if I'll be alive tomorrow. He looked into my eyes and I felt this warmth inside.
That's a fleeting feeling, child. He's a teacher. You are a harlot.
It was like he knew me. He knew everything about me and accepted me as I am. I must go to him.
Sarah, he is at Simon's house. Do you, of all the people in Jerusalem, think that you're gonna walk right up in there? Wake up!
This is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
They are going to throw you out. They won't let 1 foot step inside that Pharisee's house.
Even if they throw me out on my ear or shame me, I'm going.
If you go, I will not want to hear any belly aching tonight. I've had enough of your folly from last night.
Don't worry, Eli. Oh, I can't wait. I'm not just going to give him this. I'm going to break the seal and pour it all over his precious head and feet.
What? Now I know you're really mad.
Because he, and only he, deserves my best. My all. I'm broken. Used. Worthless.
You can change.
Society rejects me, Eli. I'm despised. When the daughters of Jerusalem look at me, it's like they see the city leper.
Well, you sleep with their husbands. What else do you expect?
I sleep with any man for silver coins, while Nobodel lives in his palace that my money built, with him and his wife. I don't even sleep near the gates, in the cold, dark, wet corners.
It doesn't have to be that way. You can live here when I die.
It doesn't matter. I'm already dead.
Sarah, please do not go.
I just need to know if he could ever forgive me.
Forgive you? Don't you know that that's blasphemy? That only God can forgive sins?
Well, if he rejects me, I deserve it. I've been spared the wrath of God, but I wish he would take me out of this misery I thought was love.
Well, your misery might be short-lived. Nobody had men lined up to sleep with you tonight.
Good.
Woman, he will kill you. I cannot protect you any longer. I know that your father saved my life, but I am an old man now. Pity. Pity you will never find a husband, so you'll always have to work.
You call this work? I've known enough husbands to last me a lifetime. They disgust me.
That's right. Zacchaeus said he loved you, but you rejected him. Called him a fat, filthy tax collector.
That was years ago.
And now this Jesus, who calls himself the Christ, he will reject you now.
Eli, Zacchaeus told me about Jesus, and he's not crazy. Maybe I should marry him. He's changed so much.
Now you're making sense. And this box will be your dowry.
No. I'm leaving now. Don't wait up.
Wait. I'm coming with you. You will need me to pick you up when they throw you out.
Come, but not for my sake. You need him as much as I do.
There's no place here for her kind. What is she doing here? Rabbi, to what purpose is this waste?
Don't worry. Leave her be. This man, if he were a prophet, he would know what manner of woman this is who is touching him.
Simon, I want to say something to you.
Say it, teacher.
There was a man, a creditor, who had two debtors. One owed him 500 denarii and the other 50. And when it came time to repay the creditor, they had nothing to repay him with. He forgave them both. Which one of these debtors do you think will love him more?
The one who owed him the most.
You judge rightly, Simon. Do you see this woman?
Yes.
I've entered your home, and you offer me no water to wash my feet. But this woman has washed my feet with her tears and dried my feet with the hair on her head. You have not even kissed me, but this woman has not ceased of kissing my feet since I entered your home. You have not even anointed my head with oil, but this woman has anointed my feet with fragrant oil. Therefore, I say to you, her sins that were many are forgiven because she loved much. But to whom little is forgiven, the same loves little. Go, daughter, and sin no more.